They're pregnant and unprepared for parenthood.
Because they were talking about in health class how pregnancy, it can often lead to an infant.
Typically, yeah.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our top 10 favorite comedy knockups. Number 10, Waitress. Kicking off our list is the comedy drama about a pregnant and unhappily married waitress who transforms her gloom into delicious desserts. Things get interesting when she falls in love with her new doctor, played by Nathan Fillion. This film edges on serious drama, but makes us laugh with its sweet, smart, and quirky dialogue.
Oh, just try fire me, you old bucket of cheese.
You calling a bucket of cheese, you heifer. Now get to work before I fire your ass!
Calm down, you psychotic ape.
Number 9, Citizen Ruth. This political satire is centered on an irresponsible and drug-addicted woman who gets pregnant and then gets caught up in the ongoing abortion debate.
It is always women like you who are most victimized by anti-choice. Indigent women, third world women, women of color.
I'm not a color woman.
She turns the tables on the pro-lifers and pro-choicers by allowing each group to try and sway her decision with cold, hard cash. The film does a great job at examining how political warfare often overlooks the women involved. Plus, it features Burt Reynolds as a pro-lifer. Number 8, Baby Mama.
I want a baby now. I'm 37.
This baby fever film follows a successful single businesswoman played by Tina Fey who discovers that she's infertile.
I just don't like your uterus.
She then hires a hick to be her unlikely surrogate. This by-the-numbers comedy wins our hearts by matching Tina Fey's deadpan delivery with Amy Poehler's unique brand of juvenile humor. Number 7, 9 Months. In a film that focuses on the male side of pregnancy,
Christine wanted a baby. Oh, she was hungry for seed. So I closed the iron door, denied her my essence.
Hugh Grant plays a child psychologist who doesn't want kids, but finds himself 9 months away from it nonetheless. This movie gives us hilariously paranoid fantasies of what fatherhood might be like, a chronically pregnant Joan Cusack, a dim-witted performance by Tom Arnold, and Robin Williams as a foreign gynecologist with a weak grasp of English.
So, we hear you're from Russia.
You have a problem with that?
No.
I am not a communist.
Number 6, Father of the Bride Part 2. While his daughter may have tied the knot, the father, played by Steve Martin, now finds out his worries have only just begun. With a grandchild on the way and a midlife crisis developing, he impulsively sells his home, only to discover his own wife is pregnant. Aside from focusing on the rare occurrence of becoming a father and a grandfather at the same time, this movie also brings back Martin Short as the oddly accented wedding planner who now organizes baby showers.
Little tin soldier, a bit tin soldier, right? And now with an attitude. Hello!
Number 5, Saved. In this odd twist on the formula, a devout student at a Christian high school finds out that her boyfriend is gay. After getting a vision from Jesus, she decides to cure him by breaking her vow of chastity. When she gets pregnant, she becomes an outcast and begins questioning everything she thought she knew. She also befriends the school's only Jew and a wheelchair-bound cynic. Number 4, Junior. We still can't believe this movie exists. Who would have expected action star Arnold Schwarzenegger to take on a project where he gets knocked up? In case you're still confused, here's the premise. Arnie plays a muscle-clad scientist who miraculously implants a female's egg inside himself and gets to experience the joys of morning sickness, labor pains, and delivery.
Nothing was mentioned of the side effects that are now so obviously painfully apparent.
Number 3, Juno. This is the classic coming-of-age tale with a 21st century twist and lots of overly articulate dialogue.
That ain't no Etch-a-Sketch. This is one doodle that can't be undid, Holmes Gillett.
A confident and frank teenage girl has to accept that she doesn't know everything, especially when she gets impregnated by a headband and shorts-wearing Michael Cera. Thankfully, this hipster tale never preaches. It merely entertains while blurring the line between comedy and drama.
Your parents are probably wondering where you are.
Nah. I mean, I'm already pregnant, so what other kind of shenanigans can I get into? I should probably bounce.
Number 2, Parenthood. Coming in a close second is the comedy in which Steve Martin tackles fatherhood again. Here, he plays a neurotic sales exec who is trying to balance his career and his family. He has to deal with troublesome kids and the news that another little monster is on the way. This film is a snapshot of the best and worst parts of child-rearing, all packed into one movie. But it does feature more than its fair share of the worst paternal nightmares.
Nice shot, son! It's important to be supportive!
Number 1. Knocked Up. Taking the top spot on our list is this poignant and refreshing Judd Apatow comedy. Seth Rogen plays a party-loving slob who drunkenly gets a girl pregnant.
Do we have sex?
Yes.
Nice.
He then struggles to accept the responsibilities of fatherhood and discovers that making a baby is easier than making a relationship work.
Look, my must be like an inch away from its face, and it's just coming in at its face. What if it kicked because it didn't like it? I can't do that to our baby.
We dig the film's raunchy humor, amusing banter, clever pop culture references, and sharp observations of human behavior.
Then your mommy said, just do it already, which was very confusing to Daddy. So I listened to the most literal translation of that, and I just did it already. What would you do?
With so many great pregnancy comedies, we're sure we missed a few. Which is your favorite?